Hello and welcome to the jungle. No, sorry, we didn't time travel back to mod 13, but what we are going to do is look at the new expedition pack for mod 18. That was a thing that came out on Thursday, and it's got a bunch of new stuff in it, some boots that I am interested in for sure, and a new premium legendary insignia choice pack as well. So in this video, we're going to look at the expedition pack, assess the value of everything in the pack, and talk about whether or not it is worth buying. So first things first, let's go to the pack in the Zen store. That seems like a solid first move. 7,500 Zen is considered the early bird discount. It will go up to 10,000 Zen after the mod releases, which is in 10 days. So you have 10 days to decide if you want to buy this or not. So what does it have in it? The stuff that you get right now is 3 refinement pack gemstone things. It'll just open whenever you claim it, so you'll get like some blood rubies and some enchanting stones in your inventory. These are just filler items that are not really worth that much. The chances of you getting 3 violet diamonds are pretty low. And I mean, the rank 5 enchanting stones are worth more than the rank 6 ones, but I'm moving on. And then here's this premium legendary insignia choice pack that I mentioned. This pack only has brutality, initiative, or fortitude legendary insignias. And you can choose any type of those 3 types. So you can get your enlightened insignia of brutality for, you know, that power and stuff. Also, I like how it still says that brutality insignias grant power and recovery. That was something I pointed out like, I don't know how many months ago. But I mean, I guess it's not really that big of a deal, but people are going to say, because everyone knows that recovery doesn't exist, but like, you know, you got to assume that everyone is dumb. So there are going to be some people who believe that it's going to give them some unique, obscure form of recovery and be disappointed. Anyways, then you get a Shadow Dancer title, which that just reminds me of making shadow puppets with a flashlight for some reason. I mean, it also reminds me of like a swordsman. And then lastly, you get the new mount, Boots of Misty Step. All they are boots. It's not an actual mount necessarily. You just run basically, instead of actually, you know, running on a mount. There's no beast underneath you. There's no majestic, tamed, rainbow, starry, sparkly thing underneath you. There's just air, and these boots are made for walking. Or running, I guess, in this case. But they have 5% movement speed and 2,500 critical avoidance, so kind of makes sense that they would have movement speed on them because they're boots. Unfortunately, I do not have this mount to preview for you today. I wish there was a thing where I could just request all of the new mounts on preview, always. But I do understand that they actually have to manually go in and assign me these items whenever I request them. And it's also the weekend now, and they're not in the office and stuff. Yeah, okay, it's not really a big deal, but yeah. Also, it has crescent, barbed, and universal insignia slots, since I'm sure somebody's gonna ask. So this is generally the stuff that you get right now, and then there is a pack that you can claim from the reward claims agent after the mod releases, but it actually doesn't say that you can claim it after the mod releases. It just says it can be claimed for free. I mean, it has all the new campaign stuff in it, so obviously you're not going to be able to claim it until mod 18 is released, or you'll just get a big pile of nothing. But yeah, the stuff that's in it, 20 enchanted keys, a new companion, the Hellhound, I believe it's called. The Hellhound, it increases the drop of the campaign currency for mod 18 by 10%, so we're going back to that sort of format where you get a companion that increases the campaign currency drops like we had in mod 15. There was the tutor or whatever, and mod 14, I remember there being ones in mod 12 and 13. I don't remember if mod 14 had that. But anyways, that's not the point. This is something that I think is very important for packs like this, because you're advertising the packs as giving people a head start on the campaign, but the last one didn't have a companion like this in it, so there really was no head start given. But this one has that, and you also get a week's worth of campaign currency, so you can complete 1 week of the dungeon right away which means that you will unlock the dungeon, Infernal Citadel, 1 week sooner than everybody else, which is also a selling point for the people who want to get everything new as soon as possible. And you also get an item pack that has 5 Holy Water of Radiance in it. And those Holy Waters are like a special item that deals damage to enemies. There's the one that I showed in my other video, the one that you refine into Volatile Holy Water, kills the minions and decreases boss damage by 10%. I do not know if this is an upgraded version of that, or because the post says Volatile Holy Water. The post says I can't speak English. Volatile Holy Water, but the screenshot says Holy Water of Radiance. Also, speaking of screenshots, I find it funny that in the screenshot of the companion, under the player bonus power, or the enhancement power, I mean, it says chance to on hit to increase you and your companion's critical severity by up to 0%. Very great advertisement. Okay, and that's it. So a pretty standard expedition pack. There's nothing really new and shiny other than this insignia choice pack and the mount. There's nothing out of the ordinary because all the previous packs had a mount and some kind of pack or something in them. And it has the campaign currency and companion and pretty much standard things. So immediately my thoughts are, is this pack not worth it? Because, you know, the last one was awful. This one, I'm not immediately thinking it's not worth it, but it's not something that I would really go out of my way to buy, except I kind of want the mount. This was my issue with the butterfly swarm mounts, and then they added them to the Zen market, which was great, but I don't know if that will happen for this one in the future at all either. So now let's assess the value of the stuff in the pack to see if it's actually worth the price. So we're going to be going off general Zen market prices for these things, no sales applied, just to see if you're actually getting a good deal. So you're getting 3 refinement packs, and these are 340 Zen apiece. Just kidding, they're 15% off right now. I wish there wasn't a sale, because now I have to do math and figure out what this stuff was. I think 500. No, it's 400, isn't it? Yeah, 400 base price. So you have 3 of those, and so that is 400 times 3 is 1200 Zen so far, just from the refinement packs. And then next is, I believe there are 3 coalescent wards. Those are 1,000 apiece. So now you're up to 4,200 Zen from just 2 things. Titles don't have a price, but just like I did in, I think, the mod 16 one, we were just going to assume that it's 100 Zen because it's just a title. So we just add that 100 there as, you know, just a formality, I guess. Now, the regular legendary insignia pack is 500 Zen, and this one is premium that has the rarer types in it. You're guaranteed a legendary of either brutality, initiative, or fortitude. So I'm going to do a little bit of a favor, I guess, and just say that it's going to be 700 Zen for that, because their other legendary insignia pack only had a chance of legendary insignias, and this one you're guaranteed them. So I'll go ahead and just say that it's 700 Zen, because I feel like that's something that they might charge for that. Mounts. Generally, purple mounts are 3,500 Zen, so that is what we're going to go with as the price for that, just to keep it the same as before. Okay, so now we're up to 8,500 Zen already, and we've only talked about the stuff that you get right now. And so you're already at an advantage there, because you're getting all of that stuff, and then you get to claim 20 enchanted keys after the mod releases, and 20 enchanted keys is 2250 Zen. And then you get the new companion, which is blue, I believe. No, it's purple. Just kidding. And a purple companion is about 2500 Zen. Yeah, so we'll add another 2500 Zen on that. And then you have the item pack and the campaign currency, which these don't have prices on them either, really. But you're already at 13,250 Zen if you bought everything individually without a sale. So you're basically getting, let's see, double the 7,500 gives you 15,000. So would an item pack and a week's worth of campaign currency make up that additional 1,750 Zen? Probably, or close to it. So you're basically getting double the value. There aren't any weapon sets or anything in this like there were in the mod 16 version. If you just look at it flat, there's not that much in it, but the stuff in it, for the most part, is useful, and especially the campaign currency. That is a big thing, and I think having that campaign currency there will allow people to, or encourage people to buy it more. Overall, do I think it's worth it? I think I think it's a lot more worth it than the previous expedition packs for sure. So you will be getting your money's worth, but then it just comes down to, do you want to spend $75 on this? Which is basically like spending $7,500 on a DLC, but the game, it's going to come out for free anyway, and this is just like some bonus stuff. So do you need to buy this pack? No. Is it something that it's not going to be a mistake if you buy it, but it's not something that you need to go out of your way to buy. So is it worth it? I'll go right in the middle. You're getting a good deal, but the stuff in it is not that good that you should buy it. So let me know what you think. Are you going to buy this pack just so that you can hop around on these magic boots? Hopefully I can get a pair of them on preview and show them off, because based on the pictures that they shown of the people or characters riding them, they look like a lot of fun. I hope that you actually like bounce whenever you're riding them. Riding the boots? Yeah, wearing them, I guess. I don't actually think I even said the name of the pack at all this entire video. Expedition Pack of Twisted Shadows. Which is already bothering me because all of the other expedition packs are like Delver's Expedition Pack, Fallen Apprentice's Expedition Pack, and then you have Expedition Pack of Twisted Shadows. It's backwards. It should be a Twisted Shadow Expedition Pack. But that's just my lame and dumb opinion. Anyway, thank you for watching or listening or whatever. I hope that you enjoyed this video or found it informative or maybe facepalmed. I don't know. If you don't want to buy the expedition pack, you can gladly throw your money at me instead. I'm just kidding. Don't send me your money because money is important, and pay your bills and stay in school and stuff. All right, I'll see you in the next video. Okay, bye.